Hey guys, I'm Julie and I'm gonna talk to you today a little bit about Shakeology because I know in our 7-day clean eating group you've seen us maybe mention the term, show the product, we're all drinking it, and I wanted to take some time to talk about it. So just to give you some background on me, I wasn't always a coach. I was a linguist and a researcher and a professor at Stony Brook University. So my job, my whole life was centered around analyzing data, checking facts, organizing facts, and doing comparisons among different population groups. So basically, if I could translate that, it means I'm a nerd about statistics and a nerd about data. So when I became a coach, one of the first things that I wanted to do, just because I come from that background, is I wanted to do a lot of research on the product that I'd be using. So just like anyone, I don't want to put something in my body unless I know what it is. So I did some research on Shakeology, and what I came away with was quite positive. One of the best things you can do when you're trying to learn about a new product is to get impartial feedback on it, meaning you would go onto Google, you would look at what other people who are not associated with the company that sells that product to see what they have to say. So you look at independent research. Across the board, you can go on your computer right now, Google it. All the information on Shakeology from non-Beachbody people is quite positive. That's the first thing. Second thing is I want to debunk some myths. So unlike other programs out there, which, I don't know if you've tried them or researched, but it is not a diet drink. So it's not something that you drink and then suddenly, whoopee, you're going to lose like 15 pounds overnight. That's not the purpose of it, and that's not actually why we drink it. As a secondary nice benefit, it does help people curb cravings, and one of the reasons it does that is that when you take it in the morning, let's say, the fact that it has all these superb ingredients like super greens, super proteins, phytonutrients, antioxidants, those things work in your system quickly, rapidly, help the processes move forward, and so you feel satiated. Your body's actually getting what it naturally should be getting, which unfortunately we just don't because of the way our society is built and our products and our supermarkets. Most people they don't either have the knowledge or the time to eat the way they should. So one of the cool things about getting Shakeology in your system, it's a baseline. It's something, even if you can't get an exercise or get your eating straight, if you can at least get Shakeology in your system first thing in the morning, you will not feel as hungry, and you will be getting nutrients that you need. You can always try to remanufacture a product that you'd like to get, but you feel you can't afford. And I'll give you an A for trying, but you're never going to be able to get the ingredients and recreate the formula that is in Shakeology, because the people that made it, they went across the country, across the world, and culled the best ingredients, the best plant material, the best vegetables, the best superfruits from all across the world. So that kind of formula can't be made at home, and actually it would cost you a fortune to try to get all these ingredients. So some of the things I want to talk about are what's actually in Shakeology. So first thing is super protein. Another myth is that you don't need a ton of protein to build muscle. So Shakeology has just enough protein, not an overdose of it, okay? Super proteins help with things like your skin, making your skin supple and firm, hair. It also helps to build muscle. So one of the great things you can do with Shakeology actually is take it as a post-recovery drink. So when you're done exercising, your muscles need amino acids to build. And so by taking Shakeology either in the morning or right after you work out is the perfect time. Next thing is super greens. So super greens are good for detoxifying your body, and you don't want your body to have too much acid. Your body should be more alkaline. So the super greens in Shakeology help you stay not acid, okay? Another thing, you probably heard the word pre and probiotic. So those ingredients under that category in the shake help you stay regular. help you take poops when you should be pooping, right? I mean, all my kids drink Shakeology. My youngest daughter had chronic constipation, gone. She's had no problem pooping since then. It also helps you absorb the better ingredients, the better meals that you're starting to make for yourself by having the probiotic in you. From the shake, you're actually going to be sort of like pulling the best out of that food that you are putting in your body. Another thing is adaptogens. So you hear the word adapt, you think of, okay, how am I going to maneuver through a stressful day? Adaptogens help you with stress. They also help you with your endocrine system. So if you think of endocrine system, that's like your sex hormones, your glands that regulate things like sleep, your mood. So people will often feel after taking Shakeology for like 2 weeks or so, they suddenly have more energy, they feel better. The last thing I want to talk about is, antioxidants. So normally people think of antioxidants and they just think, you know, warding off illness, and that's true, but actually antioxidants help most with heart health. So making sure that your heart is pumping the right volume of blood, and also making sure that your blood pressure is good. So I have a lot of clients who have had blood pressure problems, take Shakeology and feel way better and get a better bill of health from their doctor. Last thing I want to say is that it's not about the calories or the carb amount or the protein when you compare two labels. I want you to always think about that there are other products out there, protein powders, drinks, shakes, but what do they have listed on the first 5 top ingredients on the back of those packages? Do they have fillers? Things that companies put in to kind of bulk out the food to make it last longer. So it might be cheaper to you, but really what you're taking in is not a good quality product of ingredients. The other thing I want to say, does it have things like artificial sweeteners, aspartame, soy lecithin, gums, what else? Canola oils, artificial flavors, aspartame, all these things that you should not be putting in your body. You only want to have natural fruit sugars, okay? So Shakeology has nothing artificial added.